Alright guys, welcome to another Age of Empires 4 game. Can we have the guys put on the right side of the map when we actually have the colors in? Oh my god, this is so confusing. Anyway, let's get started. We do have a mirror today. We have Fei Chan playing as the Tughlaq Dynasty. And his opponent in the color blue, it is Nishishe Xingguang to RGC, and that's all I can do. Who are you, guy? That's pretty much. Who are you? Playing as well as with the Tughlaq Dynasty in the color blue. Let's see. I normally don't cast mirrors because we have so many interesting matches that, you know, a lot of different matchups. That mirrors are like, you know, mirrors is for other types of games or lesser types of games where they don't have much variety. Mirrors in AoE 4? Nah. But since we're playing the Tughlaq Dynasty and there are many different ways to play and we cannot really expect how each player is going to play, there isn't any meta evolve, and I think this is the most fun of the most fun part of the season, is that every player is figuring out how to play them. And they are trying new things, and they're trying like a lot of different stuff, and they see what works, what doesn't. And elephants do have a reputation by now. They do have a reputation of a very cheese build where they need to build, where they build healer elephants. They build healer elephants, and to be honest, I don't know how to counter that. I've made some theory crafting. The next time I play against this, I'm gonna tell you how it goes. But I think against Tughlaq Dynasty, you need to open up with some kind of Dark Age aggression. So it's better if you use like a good C for that, like KT or, you know, English or whatever. I think you can be in a good spot. You need to deny the gold because these healer elephants, they do take a lot of gold. And even with 2 or 3, it's like it's insanely strong. Like even I had like 20 spearmen, I cannot seem to kill them. I don't know why, but it is one of those units that definitely need to be tuned down a bit. But for now, everyone is spamming them, and both of them going up with the Dome of Fate. You can see Fei aging up with actually 4. It was looking like 6, but it's actually 4 now, and it's gonna go for gonna go for a fort. Probably, most likely gonna go for a fort. And meanwhile, on the blue side, we don't see any stone being gathered, so probably our blue friend, I'm just gonna call him Blue, it's gonna just send right away a healer elephant there. Meanwhile, Fei is gonna play a little bit more defensively, thinking about the bonuses. Gonna put a Tughlaq. What's the name of this? This is very hard to pronounce. So it is Tughlaq Fort. There you go. And yeah, let's see which governor she's gonna go for. All right, so looks like Blue is having a slow age up. Interesting choice. Are we gonna see a fast castle coming from Blue? That can happen, definitely. Everything is on the table here. Everything is on the table. I mean, when you age up with 2, you're not really looking to find the Feudal Age to gain any time of momentum or some kind of, you know, putting the pressure in the opponent so you dictate where the game is going. Just chilling your base. You know what? I have a plan. Let me cook. And by the looks of it, probably it's gonna be a fast castle. Meanwhile, Fei already there in the Feudal Age, and it's about to get enough stone for a fort. Let's see where it's gonna put it. Probably on the gold. Doesn't seem like a very bad place. There's other places where you can put. Probably the gold will be the best place. Actually, here will be very nice. Protects the deer and protects the gold. And probably this is gonna be the spot. Already pushing the deer close to the fort. There you go. Look like a back fort on the way. Meanwhile, Blue is definitely going castle. Definitely going castle so far. By the looks of this, I only have like 3 on wood. A little bit of a miss macro here, has a plenty of gold. Looks like he already used his gold for something. I'm not really sure. Oh, there you go. He went for the eco upgrade. So we see someone going for the eco upgrade, someone going for that Tughlaq fort. Different choices. I love it. I love it. These eco upgrades are really good, but they're kind of expensive. Like this one costs 90, and I don't remember how much the gold was for the first tier. They go so fast that you need to really pay attention to the UI to see which upgrades they're going for. Luckily for us, the devs do put the most important upgrades here. Not all of them, but definitely you need to keep paying attention. And there you go, Tughlaq fort, it's already here. Let's take a look which it's gonna be the governor. So it's gonna be governor of Multan. It's gonna be upgrading the town centers, 15 production speed, and it's actually gonna upgrade. That's kind of nuts. Faye actually mined enough stone to upgrade this fort to a second tier, which is gonna upgrade the town center to a 30% production speed buff. That's very high. That's very high. Not as high as... I was thinking something else, but not as high as the Song Dynasty. Come on, guys. Come on. And Castle Age is coming for blue. I already have the stable here. Probably we're gonna see a spam of knights. Probably we're gonna see a war elephant coming into Faye's base. We don't know. Choices are plenty here. And it's gonna be the House of Learning. Obviously has a lot of cool technologies here we're about to see. And Faye is stuck in the Feudal Age for now. Has invested a lot on this Tughlaq fort. Does have like 12 damage, 3 bows. So it's not that bad. It's not that bad. They look beautiful. I'm not doing one of those again. Not doing one of those again, guys. There's no way I do this. I think I had my fair share of Unreal Engine 5 models for Age of Empires 4. I didn't plan to do the KT Fortress. But you know, when you're halfway there, you pretty much finish it. To be honest, if I knew how much time it was gonna take me, I will never have done it. I thought it was gonna be easier. It took me, I think, around 40 hours of work time. 40 hours. So every time I sit here, it's around like 3 hours. Think about it, like 2 weeks, intensive 2 weeks. That's very, very time consuming and also very mind consuming. like, all right. So it's gonna be the healer elephant. And are we gonna see something coming from this stable? So we're gonna see the compound of the defender. Looks like Faye, it's gonna spam a lot of fortresses. I have that suspicion. Like, this landmark actually gives you like reduced stone cost of building by 20%, and it unlocks an additional upgrade to each Tughlaq fort, which further enhances health and governor benefits. So pretty much you can go like, I think you can go like tier 3. Yeah, tier 3 for all of these guys. I think you can go tier 3 for 1 if you don't go for that, and the rest can be like tier 2, something like that. I may be wrong. Let me know in the comments if you know. It's also very confusing to me. Imam's already going there to grab some relics, and we do see a war elephant coming. And Faye doesn't have a single unit. He's pretty much thinking about just upgrading this, probably. He's gonna go for more stun. I'm probably thinking about, you know what, I'm just gonna put a keep here. I'm gonna be saving my ass for now. Imams. I'm gonna gather that relic. And Faye, she's actually going for knights. Actually going for knights now. First relic already coming home for blue. And we do have the upgrade. Mahots. Elephants move 10% faster. So these war elephants are gonna be arriving at some point. There you go. couple of healer elephants and a war elephant. That's all blue needs. So let's take a look at these. Where's the House of Learning? So you have this elephant regenerate 2 health every 2 seconds when out of combat. Chivalry basically for elephants. Bonus damage dealt by elephants is increased by 30%. Hunter training improve mana damage charge. Okay, by 3 seconds and increase damage of their charge attack by 100%. And spearman damage against cavalry increased by 35% and production speed increased by 50%. This looks actually like a thing you could use in a mirror in against Tughlaq Dynasty. Can get like a lot of spearmen, get this upgrade, and your spearman will be pretty damn good against any kind of cavalry. Looks like Faye is gonna go for lancers. How are lancers doing against these war elephants? I have no idea. I don't think they should be able to win the fight, especially this is a crazy combo here. This is a crazy combo, and I don't know if I think Faye definitely can fight this. Definitely can fight this. I mean, not Faye, blue can fight this for sure. Look at the healing. Do we have, coming from blue, the upgrade for no herbal medicine yet? It would be very nice to have. Especially because these guys have a lot of HP. Faye doing a really good job at pretty much sniping those crossbows. Using those crossbows for free, definitely not very good. And it's actually going for spearman now. And there you go. Fort, it's gonna be upgraded. Imam's having a chat here as well. Nothing out of this world. And there you go, level 3 governor coming for Faye. And it's gonna be even further ahead with the... Oh my god, this is a beautiful fort. It's gonna be even further ahead with the villager production speed. It's gonna be 13 seconds each. It's almost like a second town center build. Almost. Not quite, but almost. I like this build a lot. War elephant's gonna be taking down a lot of villagers. Managed to take 2, 3, 4 in a blink of an eye. Faye loses the advantage she had from going for those extra villager production speed, and now blue is not giving a shit. He's just going with those war elephants, and you know what? I have enough healer elephants. I'm just gonna push here. Villager with a location disorder gonna be going down as well, and probably these elephants are gonna be taking down the fort. That's a lot of... Oh my god, that's a lot of resources going down the table, and also the bonuses. Don't forget about the bonus. I believe you lose the bonus if you lose the fort, right? No way, no way. Healer elephant actually being converted, and looks like he's gonna retreat for now. I was very... this push looked really scary, like very few units, but actually, how do you deal with them? And those healer elephants are just very, very expensive. Very expensive. We don't have the herbal medicine coming from those. Fei Chang going for Multan benefactors. Increase the health of this Tughlaq a bad fort by 1.5k. Oh my god. Okay. We're going all in with forts. It's forts against war elephants. That's the name of the game here. Beautiful. Meanwhile, more healer elephants coming from blue. Faye migrating probably to the big gold vein. It's food a problem here. Let's take a look at the income per minute. Oh my god, I forgot to change the income per minute. Both of them very, very similar. Expected as... Oh my god, that's a big army. That's a big army. With healers. It's like, we're also gonna have the update for that. It has all the upgrades. That's half all the upgrades. Now, this thing is not going down that fast, but there's not enough units from Fate to actually stop this from happening. Is the fort gonna survive? Because I mean, Faye invest all the resources on this fort. This fort is like everything here. This fort has everything. Has all the resources went here. Now how's the aura? Gonna be debuffing those units. They will do, I believe, less. They have less attack speed or something like that. The Springly placement coming as well. Oh my god. And at this point, probably you're thinking about, you know what, I should have pushed somewhere else, but not on this fort. But the phase economy is pretty much here. Like, has the woodland here, have the gold. Food definitely exposed so far. Probably can't think about them, but elephants are not the best raiding units. That's why you need the war elephants. Now, knights doing fairly okay against those healer elephants, but those are too many crossbows. Holy Fae will be losing a couple of knights here. And the elephant mass is still increasing. Not actually building more elephants. Actually going... It's gonna be knights and spearmen for Fae, which I like more the composition. Especially because you have a counter unit. Like, these beefy guys are great. Or if there's too many spearmen, probably there's not much to do. These guys do 24 plus 5, 29 damage against elephants. So you need to keep that in mind. Fae's running out of food though. And keep in mind, it's already on a TC that consumes a lot of food per minute. So what the hell? It's 11 seconds? Jesus, man. Oh, went for the... No, it's not a tier 4, it's for the H4. That's for the H4 landmark, right? Blue probably thinking about that. You know what, I'm just gonna capture the secret sites. This 2 guys still chilling. And it's actually going for 2 forts. Also, this one is gonna be relics and secret sites generate 20% additional gold. Units healed by healer elephants gain 15, 20% damage for 10 seconds. That's pretty crazy. And another one here. Let's say this is gonna be the Amir warrior. It's gonna be the Amir warrior. The fort spam is here, guys. The fort spam. Can you actually make it by just making forts? Technically, Faye's also making spearmen. And more forts means more bonuses. There is 3 relics on Faye's side, so these relics are gonna be giving a lot more gold. Yep, 20% more gold. That's significant. Meanwhile, let's take a look at if there is any fort coming from blue. No forts, it's pure manpower here. Pure manpower, pure brute force. That's an army you wouldn't like to see. I would love to see archers coming from blue. Definitely, he's already making them. Have a few archers here and there. You will need more. You can already see the villager count for coming from Faye looking really nice at the moment. Amir warriors, obviously, very nice unit to have to protect those forts. It's gonna be having those fortresses upgraded. Do we see more fortresses? How many of these we already have? It's very hard to see. Let's take a look. We cannot really see. I will love the UI to show me like which ones you already have. That could be probably too much information to have in the UI, and probably I won't like it. But this is something like you gotta keep constantly checking. Oh my god, there's another one here. And probably Faye's going for let's build all the fortresses. Let's just build all of them. I mean, they're not... I mean, they're expensive, but they also give a lot of bonuses. This one can give up to 320 food per minute, I believe, when it's fully upgraded and full of farms around it, which is pretty damn good. So what this governor does is just give you extra food per minute around the farms or houses that are around it. So this is pretty much healer elephants from Faye. Let's see, it's only 3 healer elephants from blue against 6 from Faye. And there's a lot of spearmen, so I think Faye should be able to win this fight, I believe. Especially because those healer elephants will deal with those spearmen if they're not one-shot. Blue marching somewhere. This is a very slow army, by the way. This is a very slow army. I feel like in these mirrors, we're just gonna have such slow camera movements. Like, it's not like the Mongols or everyone's like, just go right here and there with cavalry. F you there, not F you there. Dude, you know, it's just like very, very slow. Take your time. Move slow. You know what to say? People who move slow actually live longer. You see the species that actually live slow, like the turtle? I don't know if the elephant's also the case. They tend to live longer. So the slower your life is, the better you are off. Are we seeing this upgrade from the healing? Not yet. It's going to increase the health of these elephants. And this is the last food source for Faye, but it's actually looking very good with these farms. 240. I think you can get up to, yeah, 320 with the latest upgrade. I think at this point, Blue just need to think about some trebuchets. Like these forts, we're gonna be having, oh my god, almost 10k health each. You need a lot of trebuchets at this point. If you think about like all the resources spent from Faye, I think for this fort, Blue is actually on a 2 TC. Finally, we're gonna have an encounter here. Our healer elephant's gonna be healing in it, everything. It's gonna be an eternal battle here. Healer's gonna be healing everything, and we're gonna see this happening for the next 20 minutes here. Not enough healer elephants from Blue. Looks like Blue is losing a lot of war elephants. Oh my god, this is not looking great. Not looking great. That's just gonna be pushing Spearman. Spearman, even though they're not the best unit against crossbows, they do fairly okay. Actually, they trade better, considering they're not moving like this. And just like that, Blue Army of the Dead it's gone. And Faye is pretty much 20-something villagers ahead, even though Blue is on 2 TCs. There isn't any fort, which makes this mirror extremely interesting. Do we see another fort coming somewhere? We see a couple of man-at-arms going for a raid here and there. Actually, so quite a few villagers went down. I didn't see them. And now looks like Faye probably gonna go for it. Doesn't have a dead army, you know. This is 21 spearmen, 6 man-at-arms. It's not really an army that is, you know, it's not a career-ending move, if you know what I mean. Especially when there's archers around the base. I don't think this is an army where Faye can finish the game. But more healer elephants coming for Blue. Blue so far looking good with the army composition, except everything looks good until this guy arrives. Yeah. Well, obviously these guys, they do take extra damage from crossbows. So if you probably a fast castle build against these guys could work. I need to try like the Dark Age Rush and the fast castle to see which one I can feel more comfortable with. And looks like archers are just gonna be cooking here. Patient look going for another upgrade. How many forts are we seeing? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just 4 forts? Well, technically, there's no more stone. You only have this. You have this one. A very, very little stone. Probably gonna be looking for another fort soon. And now, Faye going with the healer elephants and some spearmen. Healer elephants is all you need to push. One of those type of units that can take down a house and at the same time heal the units around it. It's that type of toxic unit. It looks like Faye's gonna pull back for now. There's no +1 range attack for these guys. Oh no. Oh, never mind. That's blue. That's blue. Or I'm mixing the colors here and the positions. I think there's a way to change them. And I just don't know. Oh, there's a way here. No, it's not this one. It's not this one. No, it's not. But there is another one on the settings. I'm not gonna be opening up here, but probably I will do it the next game. So the next thing happens, I can just swap them very, very fast at the beginning of the match. And we don't have this kind of issue where blue is on the left, but the UI is on the right and this kind of thing. It's very, very, very annoying. Not a problem when one is on top and the other one on the bottom, you know? But in this case it is, and looks like we're gonna have a big encounter here. And it's just gonna be pretty much a lot of spearmen and man-at-arms with a couple of healing against pretty much archers and crossbows. 22 crossbows for blue, looking very, very solid at the moment. Should be able to pretty much snipe all the healer elephants. Elephants going down for Faye. But I guess there's gonna be... Oh my god, this is terrible. Another raid happening here. And that's the thing, you have more economy. Look at Faye's foot per minute. Oh my god. That's crazy. Looks like this push wasn't totally successful, but there's another one happening here. Just keep sending Amir warriors. Actually, very smart. You're sending those Amir warriors, which they're gonna be dying soon, but you do some damage and then you die. But these guys are free. The problem is they're too far from the enemy base. There's another fortress here. No governor. Pretty much like Nepal at the moment. Man, this is a beautiful farm setup. If I ever seen one. Beautiful farm setup. Oh my god. Screenshot that right there, boys. Keep the Amir warriors pumping. Yeah, these guys are really slow. It's like... They're not really that scary when you see them like that. But they definitely cause some idle time, and it forced blue to actually build a couple of Springle towers here. I'm just gonna keep sending them like... And you don't even need to micro this. Just keep sending and forget about it. You're gonna have a rate that is forever going in that direction. Oh my god, look at the farm setup. It's beautiful. Probably we're gonna see Imperial Age coming from Faye at some point. Definitely what you need to push in this kind of situations. I don't think blue has the economy to go to Imperial Age. Big golds, they are pretty much secure by Faye at this point. Here in the middle, there's another one here. It's gonna be the blacksmith. Reduce the cost of researching technologies. Does it apply to... No, it doesn't apply to actually landmarks. And the other governor here is gonna be cavalry trained with the influence produce units 20, 35 and 50 more health. So we're gonna see a lot of stables around this fort, and this is very, very... It looks very fun to play with. And Hisar Academy coming soon. Now the difference between this, let's take a look at where is it. There you go. So it's food and gold per minute for each active governor. This is gonna be insane. Insanely good. Like, holy crap. We're gonna see. I need to check this food and gold per minute because this is gonna be insane. But it makes sense that you actually build, like you spam these fortresses for the whole game. Start with the villager production speed so you can keep spamming more fortresses and then play to your advantages, because this where you pretty much have all the buff with this. You have all the buff with those guys. I see another fortress being upgraded somewhere. We don't know where. It's probably something around here. There you go. And Imperial Age already there for Faye. Veteran Spearman. What the... those are really fast Imperial upgrades, I should say. Those are really fast Imperial upgrades. Now we're gonna see a spike on gold and fruit. Let's take a look at his Academy. 75, 75. I think it's gonna be updating little by little. It's also served as a university, so pretty much are gonna be having those university upgrades very soon with the civilization. And this Amir warrior, it's just so annoying. It's just so annoying. This is one of the most trolling strategies if I ever seen one. Like, you need to put the fort very close, so it can actually be even more annoying. Meanwhile, Palace of the Sultan coming for blue. Let's take a look at what it does. Appoint a governor to the Palace of the Sultan and immediately gain their 4th tier benefactor bonus. Alright, so we have a tier 4 upgrade here, but to be fair, okay, this one here, but it's only 1/4 against I don't know how many forts we have, but probably we already have the 8. I think there's 8 forts in total you can make. And now Faye going for that push. Spearman not doing work here. It's like, just let the elephants do the work so far. You don't see the upgrades from the elephants. They do actually have a... No, yeah, they are upgraded. They're a little bit stronger. And Faye just pushing with those elephants, but actually not really having the whole army here. And blue already there on the Imperial Age. Let's see which upgrade he's gonna go for. Probably the crossbows. Should be the best unit he can upgrade so far, and he can get it in 5 seconds. Faye's just gonna keep sending those spearmen. I already have plenty of units coming here. Talking about pretty much 40 villager difference. And it's gonna get even further at this point. And this is a whole army of blue. There's no other army somewhere. Yep, and just like that, crossbows were upgraded. But looks like Faye's not gonna stop the production of this. And these elephants do have 1.3k health. They are extremely tanky. Extremely tanky. These Amir warriors keep pumping. And looks like blue is in trouble. Definitely in trouble. We're talking about 79 units against 28. I think we can safely say this is pretty much over for blue. There's being raids everywhere here. Fort not even upgraded to the 1st tier, I believe. This looks like a tiny fort compared to the other ones. There you go, guys. The power of Tughlaq forts, playing extremely defensively. Remember this at home, kids. You don't need to spam healer elephants to win your game. You can always build some forts to make it a little bit more fun for both players. And the army is just not gonna stop at this point. There's nothing blue can do at the moment. He doesn't have access to gold. Everything is wall here, and he taps out. Well played by these two players. I'll put a link in the description where you can follow Faye. And blue, I don't know who you are. So I'll see you in the next one, guys.